my love. So I am about to make my Christmas jam, which I'm going to be gifting as well.
Hi guys.
What I will do is I'll pop the recipe down in the description box because I kind of wing it a little bit. The recipe really calls for cranberries. I couldn't find any cranberries, so I have gone for strawberries, blackberries and blueberries. So I'm just going to chuck everything that I've got basically in here, but you know, if you follow your own recipe, or the recipe I'll link below. So I've got 2 lots of blackberries here, 150 grams each, so I've got 2, so it's 300 grams minus 1. It's the first blackberry I've had this year. I'm just going to also take the tops off of strawberries. So I've just sliced each strawberry just in half to make it, just speed it up a bit. Obviously just rinse your strawberries off. Right, so I've put all the fruit in. There's a lot of fruit here. So I've just halved the strawberries, the blueberries are in, and the blackberries. So I'm now going to pop the other ingredients in. So I need to do the zest and the juice of 2 oranges and the sugar, so that'll all be going in next. So I've now put in the zest and the juice of 2 oranges in here, and so the next step is the sugar. Right, I'm now going to pop in my star anise. I've got a stick of cinnamon and 2 cloves. There we go. Doesn't that look pretty? And then I'm going to pop it onto the gas, bring it to the boil, and then turn it down to simmer for about 35 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to pop a plate again, as I've done before, into the freezer, let it get really cold. When I think it's thick enough, I will pop a little bit onto the plate, leave it to cool, and then when you touch it, if it wrinkles, it's ready. If not, just give it another 5 minutes on the heat. So let's go. So that's everything in and on. So the sugar has melted now, and all the juices have come together. And once it comes to the boil, that's when I reduce it for about 35 minutes. And then any fruit that hasn't sort of completely broken down, I will just help a little bit just to break it down a bit. But it's really nice to have some whole fruits in there as well. So I'll come back once I've got to the 35-minute stage. Now it's my favourite part, where I just load up my jars. I'm kind of really interested to see how many jars I'm going to get out of this, if we calculated it right. When you come across your spices, then just whip them out. You should be able to see them. Right there, that's the star anise there. And then I'm just going to pop the lid on, seal it, and that one's done. I'll leave that to completely cool down. then, my love, so I have done it. So I managed to do 6 of these jars, and just a tiny little bit from that jar there, which we will use just to test it. Then when I've decorated them for Christmas and labelled them, I will come back and show it to you. This is my 4th jar now that I'm doing. Some of them have been a little soft. I didn't really want to risk using them. They'd gone like a little bit brown inside, not a lot, but I didn't want to risk using those, so obviously I haven't. As I say, this is the 4th one that I've made. I've still got 3 to do, and I think I might need to buy some more onions. Out buying this pickling vinegar that's already spiced. It's really sort of sped the whole process up. Try and manipulate these. Whoops, get them all under cover. There we go. That should be it. Right, let's get. Oh gosh, it's so heavy. And I ended up buying 2 of these great big things. This is still my first one. Right, let's go. Right, up. Ooh. To the very top. Come on, in you go. I want you to be in there. Right down in there. There we go. There we go. I know it's full because when I put the lid on, a bit sort of flows out. So that is now 4 of those I've made. I'm going to do so many onions I've got left. Rightio then, my lovelies. So I've done 6 of the Christmas compote. So this you could either have on toast, on bread, if you wanted to, on bread and butter. It's delicious, tipped over ice cream, absolutely delicious. Really has that spicy, Christmassy flavour to it. But you can use it for anything. It would also be really lovely if you were going to make a sponge pudding and had this at the bottom, so when you tipped it up on a plate, it would run all the way over the sides and the top of the pudding. That would be lovely. So if you don't like Christmas pudding and you like a sponge pudding, that could be an alternative, or you could put it in like a Victoria sandwich, something like that. But I've done 6 of those. I've also managed to do 5 of these today, the pickled onions. I've still got Up here I've still got 2 Kilner jars and then another little jar behind the Kilner jars. So I need to buy some more onions. I've still got plenty of the spice vinegar. But I've done these, and of course I just put pickled onions made with spiced malt vinegar, September 24, because that's obviously when I've made them, so it gives them time to mature and to be lovely and flavoursome and crunchy. And the reason I've put that they're malt vinegar is because for one of my daughters I need to make her a separate one because she has celiacs and is gluten-free, and of course you can't have malt vinegar. But she can have the white vinegar. So I will make a small jar for her with just the with just the white vinegar. But I want to make some beetroot now, and I'm thinking I might make some piccalilli. I'm going to make Christmas cake and a Christmas pudding, but that will just be for us at home. I won't make those because not everybody likes to have those. If I do make some Christmas puddings, what I might do is what I've done in the past. I've made them in little like muffin trays, and then literally just put some marzipan and rolled out some royal icing and popped it on the top with a little ribbon round. Just, you know, like a couple of those per family for those that like Christmas pudding, but as I say, not everybody does. But I am making them for us, so of course if you want to see my recipe for that, my Christmas pudding recipe is very simple, one that I've made for years and years, and my nan made it. You can adapt it if you want to. Christmas pudding I haven't made for some years. So I'm going to be making just one of those, but I just absolutely love doing all of this stuff, homely stuff and gifts like this. During the month of December, probably mid-December, I will be making some fudge. I don't like to make that too far in advance, but I made some lovely fudge last year and gifted that as well. So I'll make some of that this year, pop it in the hampers as well. So it's a really, really full Lesleyanne sparkle hamper this year. If I get time, I might make candles. If I get time, I might make some lip balm. I don't know. It depends what time I've got. But I'm also doing either a cross stitch or a embroidery picture to go in each one as well. So just something for the home. But as I've said, I'll also be buying the little, you know, you buy the little rounds of cheese. I'll be buying probably 2 or 3 of those per hamper with some crackers, some nice butter, and maybe a little wooden board or a slate or something to put in there. So it will be scrummy yummy. Maybe a little beverage, who knows? Watch this space. But if you're interested to see what I do, what I fill them with for each individual family, you know what to do. If you subscribe to my channel, then you'll know exactly when I've done that particular video just by pressing that notification bell. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. Bye.